One other topic that your country always connects to its security is the Iran nuclear deal. And as we all know, there might be an agreement coming. There might be. We're still waiting. But your country has voiced a lot of cautions and criticism also. I think your prime minister even went as far as to say that this deal would actually lead to more violence in the Middle East. Can you explain why?
Yes, so our government was very clear about its concern regarding the possible new deal with Iran. The reason being, we have no illusion about Iranian ambitions, nuclear ambitions, and regional ambitions. We have no illusions about their anti-Western and anti-Israel ideology and the fact that they've been working to build the tools, including nuclear tools, to realize their ambitions. Now, this new deal, certainly if you compare it to the original deal, in one sense, you get less from Iran because Iranian advances on the nuclear field bring about a situation where breakout time towards military-grade fissile material for a bomb is shortened considerably compared to the original deal. Because Iran advanced and manufactures new types of centrifuges that were not at its disposal at the time. And this is a deal for a relatively short period of time because of sunsets that are supposed to kick in the next few years. It's a deal only for a few years. At the same time, the deal rewards Iran with sanctions relief, which is not only nuclear sanctions, but also as pertains to other destabilizing regional activities of Iran, terrorism, subversion, human rights violations, and so on. It will afford tens of billions of dollars to Iranian coffers, and Israel's concerns, by the way, it's not only Israel's concerns, also our neighbors in the region, that some of these funds will find their way to Iranian proxies, and we will feel it. It will destabilize the region. So for all of these reasons, we are very much concerned that this deal will not add stability, but may be counterproductive.
Well, Mr. Ambassador, can we make it a bit more concrete? Can you tell us what are the elements that you would like to see in a deal or in an agreement?
If I had to single out one element, I would like to see a deal without sunsets. Or if at all, sunsets in a very far distance. But to do a deal that affords Iran what it affords only for a relatively short period of time, only a few years, for us, this is concerning. In a few years, given this deal, all limitations on the Iranian nuclear program will be lifted. Iran will be able to enrich at will to any level of enrichment, with any number of centrifuges on an industrial scale, and be legitimized as a nuclear threshold state. This is intolerable to Israel, and I think it's also intolerable to some of our neighbors in the region who may also, in that case, examine their own policies and may wish to go down a similar road.